Hello and welcome to Wild Brick Collector. My name is Mike and I'm here to share my Lego passion by sharing my Lego collection. So, yeah, what do we got today? Star Wars, more mini scales. So, I've done a bunch of videos on the minis. I'm trying to make space in my collection to pare down some stuff. I'm going to pack these up. They've been sitting on the shelf since 2003 is when these came out. So I'm just going to talk about them before I pack them up. You wouldn't think that would save a lot of room because they're super tiny. They're even called mini. But when you have, you know, dozens of the minis, that actually over time that creates a little bit of space. So, what is it? This is the first release, as far as I know now. According to the set numbers, this is 4484. So, and then 4485, 4486, 4487. And then the next series of blister packs started off with 4488, and then 8991 and 9091. So and those were a little bit bigger. So I'm assuming that this is actually the first release of it, and it is one of four. If you bought all four, you had enough pieces to build another set, which they did in this version, the 2003, and then the other version that came out in 2003 as well. And then in 2004, they did another blister pack mini sets. Those did not have any extra pieces in it. However, those were around 90 to 100 pieces. These are, I see my piece count 53, 76, 72, and 76. So, well under 100 pieces, and they're tiny. So this is the X-wing. We'll show you in the other camera view. There's an X-wing and a tie. What is this one called even? Tie Advanced. So there's two builds instead of just one, and they're small. I mean they should call these micro scale sets. Okay, big long entry intro. I hope everybody's still there and paying attention. Don't click away. So we have set number 4484. That is the X-wing and tie Advanced. 76 pieces, and then we've got 4485 Sebulba's and Anakin's pod racer, and then that's 72 pieces. 4486 the ATST and Snowspeeder, 76 pieces for that, and then over here on the end we've got the Jedi Starfighter and Slave, and Slave One. So and 53 pieces for that one. So, oh my goodness, 53 only for that thing. All of these sold for $6.99. The second version did sell for $9.99. The third version also sold for $9.99. So you can see that these were really kind of inexpensive. Upgraded polybags is what I call them in blister packs. So let's get a closer look. Okay, so the mini builds, we can see how micro mini that these things really are. This is smaller than a poly bag. Oh my goodness. It does have functionality there, so you can turn it into an X-Wing. Wow, that is... I haven't looked at these sets since 2003, and I'm just going like, oh my goodness, this is really a tiny, tiny build. Oh, it's like, this is such a micro poly bag for sure. Then we move on to the 4485, the Sebulba's and Anakin's pod racer. So I do like the color. You can tell what it is. So it does represent what it is. I like the clear rod, that holds it, so you can see that it does look like a little pod racer going through there like that. Isn't that awesome? And then here's Anakin's. So yeah, I mean, you look at it, you can tell that's the colors of it. It almost looks like a little one of those little droids from the back there. So yeah, it's a pod racer, but oh my goodness, 5 pieces. What the heck is going on? Talk about micro scale. Moving on to 4486, the AT-ST and Snowspeeder. Here's our Snowspeeder. This is as big as a quarter. Wow, look at that. Geez, old light gray too. Geez, there's a neat little printed tile on the front there. It looks like, so that's kind of cool. I guess looking at it from a distance, it does look like a Snowspeeder. I see you can't even see it when I go like. It does look like a Snowspeeder though, doesn't it? I'm gonna go yes. It does look like a Snowspeeder. Definitely micro scaled. There is our ATST, which does fall over. So you have to be careful with this particular one. If his head swivels too far or something like that, Oh, interesting. Every time I put it up, it would fall over. So now it doesn't fall over. Okay, thanks. um, and then moving on, we've got our Jedi Starfighter and the Slave One. So here is Jango Fett's slave. You can tell by the coloration, right? This is not Boba's. This is Jango's. And then we look at Anakin's. Or I'm sorry, this is Obi-Wan. You can tell from the coloration that the Starfighter is there. But oh wow, this is just really micro scale, 10 pieces. I mean, it's more than 10, but you know what I mean, right? So it got all the instructions hanging out here. And, oh, yeah, we should look and see how many pages it is. You could probably do it in one page. Um, where is it? Nope, spoiler. Don't look at that. There's 10 steps. Oh, I was looking at the page count, not the step count. 6 pages. Yeah. So, yeah, I was talking about it came with extra pieces. So we're going to look at the back now. So you can see there's set 1, set 2, set 3, and then there's set 4. This is 1 of 4 right here. Got that weird brick blister pack thing going on here. And then each one came with an extra piece. So the first one looks like you had that side of the wing. The next one you had that side of the wing. The third one looks like it was the middle of the body. And then the fourth one was the front of it. So it's a TIE bomber. And there it is. So this build itself is actually almost bigger than any of the builds here. And it was a free extra piece inside of each one so you can build another set. So there's our back end of it there, and there's our front. So yeah, so you got this piece with one, you got that one and another one, and then maybe it was just that piece and then that piece. Look at it closer. Yeah, it was. So I thought it was just like a front end or something, but no, it was this piece in one, and then this tank side on in another set. Really neat. Let's keep that right there. And yeah, that build is almost bigger than any of these. Check it out. Oofta. So yeah, I just wanted to chat about them before I pack them away. What do you think? Did you get the mini scales? I wanted to call them microfighters, but that was a different series. Came way later. Same principle though, except those had figs. Those were way better. If these had a fig, that'd be pretty cool. Yeah, so I'm going to save some space and pack these up, even though there's not much space right here, right? What do you think of the first release of the mini blister pack with extra pieces for free to build your 5th set? How do you keep them all together? What if you lose, or what if you want to keep this set together, and do you have to take this side off and put it with that set then? I guess that's what I'm going to have to do because I'm going to pack it up. So this is going to be no longer. Say goodbye. Speaking of saying goodbye, give me a thumbs up, like, subscribe, comment, and yeah, thanks for your time.